there's two types of mindsets. There's the mindsets to earn $100,000 a month, right? And then there's the closing mindsets behind it. So there's two different mindsets. The ones that sustains 50, 100,000 a month or $1 million a month, that like is the anchor to live by, to live every moment. They're not just principles in sales, they're principles in life, right? And then there's closing mindsets that if you just shift the mental trigger of the while you're closing and you put sticky notes up, like this is the old mindset, then you will just close more. So I'm going to give you one inside of the critical mindsets to get to that 100,000. We all have versions of us that are capable of 200,000, 100, like million a month, just like myself. I'll give you the most powerful one. I'll give you two of them. I'll give you one of them. Is the mindset of responsibility and ownership. Hear this one out. This one made me a shitload of money. I did a training 3 years ago that broke me down, literally. And I was in a rigid, arrogant mindset, and I had to shift into an open mindset. And I got coaching and feedback and all this stuff. But one of the things I learned, I went into their advanced leadership training. I learned the power of responsibility. And then all of a sudden, my commissions doubled, right? Because I took ownership. Is if it's to be, it's up to me. That shit down. If it's to be, it's up to me. There's 4 levels of responsibility. I don't have time to go through all 4. I trained it in my program. But level 4 is I'm responsible for everything. I'm the cause and creator of that result. It is my fucking fault that I got that result. No, it's the leads. No, it's they didn't show up. Like, yeah, it's your fault they didn't show up. So you caused that and you created that by what you did or didn't do. The moment I started like living that mindset, my show rate, my close rate got to 100% for over 100 prospects because I found a way to create ways to get all of them to have no objections. Not because I'm anything fancy, because I adapted that mindset. Y'all with me? Raise your hand if you're with me. Creator mindset versus what's the opposite? Victim. Some of you are showing up as victims on your calls. Oh, fuck, I wish they wouldn't show up. I hope. Yeah. You know what the other next mindset that I attained that kept me at that high level 1% is I don't have to, I get to. It's the possibility mindset. You limit every possibility when you have to show up to a sales call. When you have to dial 50 dials a fucking day, when you got to do your follow-up and admin. I shifted to I have to, or I get to. And when I shifted to I get to, everything was a blessing. Everything was a gift. And I energy shifted and I started just making more fucking money. So all of you, I invite you to put these mindsets on a sticky note. And literally, I used to open up this on a call with prospects. Hey, I get to talk to you. Like it wasn't who I was yet, but I say, hey, I get to talk to you. I'm so excited to talk to you. I get to talk to you. I had to say it like over and over and over again until it became who I was. Y'all tracking that? Got that? All right, cool. Closing mindsets. There's so many. I'm going to give you all. I'll put the screen up if you didn't WhatsApp me or take that screenshot. I'm going to give you all of them. I'm going to create a little loom on it as well to like give you guys all the mindsets, right? The closing mindset that I think fucks most people up from actually closing the sale. I've got a bunch of them. The most important one is, let me ask you guys, what's the mindset you have in objections that you know is fucking you up? Just fucking somebody say it. Say it out loud.
They don't have the money.
They don't have the money. Okay.
Decision makers not on the call.
Okay, so these are actual objections. All right, cool. So I don't care what. This is good. This is good. I'm going to land this, right? Let me think about it. The partner objection, right? You buy into their limitation, but you're there to sell. Either they're selling you on their limitation, or you're selling them on their future. It's a game of limitation. The whole conversation is a game of enrollment. I'm either enrolling you in your future or you're enrolling me in your limitation. I'm going to say that again. Some of you need to hear this. It's two wars are happening at the same time. I'm either enrolling you in your future every single moment and what's possible and taking a stand for your future because your husband won't, or I'm enrolled in your limitations. You guys got that? So just literally get a sticky note. Limitation, future. Limitation, future. So you're aware. Where am I at? They enrolling me or am I enrolling them? So the old mindset here that doesn't close is I let them think about it. I let them. Hear what I'm saying? I let them. I let them. I let them. I let them. Right? Versus I create, and hear this, I create safety and ask them the real questions. I create safety. There isn't like, oh, if there's a duffel bag of money, would you do it? Fuck that shit. I'm not saying it doesn't work because it does. But how many really feel aligned to saying it that way? Raise your hand if you feel aligned to saying it that way. I know, I didn't either. Versus what's the main concern? What's coming up for you right now? Was it me? What didn't I do? What didn't I say? It's getting to the surface. So it's I create safety and ask the real questions and guide them to what's holding them back to stand for what they truly want. So rather than I let them think about it, is no, I create safety. I ask the right questions to investigate and guide them to what's in their way for them getting what they want. And I'm going to stand for them in their future. That's the mindset. And you know what? Here's the crazy part. You don't even need to say anything. Like you don't even need any objections. It's just having a conversation. Listen, I stand for your future. I stand for your family. I stand for this vision. And I'm here for you. Like you got to think about it, fine, but here's where I'm at. I'm here to create space for you to finally say yes to yourself. Because you haven't for 20 years. Are you done with where you are? Because I'm moving toward your future. Are you with me? You want to move in that direction? Where are you really at? Where are you really at? Do you want this future? So sell the future, not the product of the process. Sell the payoff of what they're going to get if they in that future. Have them imagine the future. Imagination is so powerful. I'm going to pause right there. What questions do you all have for me? We got 3 minutes, and then I'm going to open up a slide. Well, we'll take one question.
How do you train somebody to be present? Because, when you tell them to be present, it takes away the presence.
Are you talking about yourself, Al? Al, that's not your real name.
Al. Okay,
I was like capital Al. All right, look at that. So your question is, how do you train? Are you speaking about yourself?
It happens to me sometimes, yeah. But it's just one of those things I think about.
The moment you notice that you're not present, you're present. Let me say that again. The moment you finally notice that you're not present, you're actually present. That's enough for you. So I want you to notice more when you're not present.
Yep.
Give yourself the gift of the present by noticing when you're not present.